Spooky music, spooky. What's going on, guys? Welcome to a new early access survival game on Steam called Night of the Dead. This game really caters to large zombie hordes and trapping them with as many different various types of traps as possible, looting and exploring your environment and base building, so everything that we look for in a survival game. And today we're going to be checking it out. If you guys didn't know, for $2 or more per month, you can get the unedited versions of these episodes, which are usually twice as long. Subscribe if you're new here, like the video, and instead of talking more, let's just get into it. All right, so we have peaceful, easy, normal, hard survival challenge. Did they explain what each of them do? No. Probably gonna stick with normal because I am horrible at most video games, as you guys know, unless obviously there's like aiming and stuff, and using my brain is not my strong suit. Okay, we're loaded in. Ooh, it's a very beautiful game. Runs rather smoothly. We can break this open. All right, so we can just run around and break stuff. Destroy cars to get piece of iron. Reward 5 pieces of iron. I would assume research materials and cloth. Okay, we got rope and pieces of iron out of that. Destroy the paper docks to acquire research data. Okay, that's what we just did. So it looks like everything can be broken down. Very beautiful game. I like it. Let's break down this car with a knife, of course, as one does. Poof. Oh no, it just took the doors off. Okay, I thought the whole car was just gonna see ya. All right, so like, what are we supposed to do now? Destroy brush to get a tree branch. All right, so it's just gonna give us a mild tutorial. Journal update. You've obtained a new page. Check your journal. J. Ooh. We got whole notes. I woke up late in the night because of the vibration from my phone. I peeped through my left eye and checked the clock over my head. It was 4:20. Blaze it. In the morning, I left the vibrating cell phone, answer it. Dr. Clayton, our VIP seems a bit weird. It felt as though my chronic migraine had found its way to my heart as well. Is that so? Take her back to the base. I will head to the base immediately. I tried very hard to be calm during the call. As soon as I hung up, I looked at my contacts and rushed to call Leonard. The phone only rang a few times. The answer said, "What's up? So late in the night?" The voice in the other end of the phone seemed rather crisp, coming from a person who just woken up. Word, our VIP is not doing so well. Please come to the lab right away. Are they experimenting with zombies? Everybody knows you don't experiment with zombies. I replied in a calm voice. You mean right now? I have something to do in the morning. I'll head over once I'm done, the general replied, rather annoyed voice. It may be a serious situation. You do not seem like you understand at all. That's why I've been against civilians from taking part of this experiment all along. As I've mentioned before, the general cut me off as soon as I began my tirade. That was not a decision I was able to make. I will be on my way soon. We'll talk when I get there. The phone call ended right after. And that was on July 13th, 2015. So if the dates are, normal, and say this game takes place in 2020, seems like the zombie apocalypse has been happening for 5 years now. That's a long time. Okay, so we need to find bush to get tree branch. What kind of bush? This bush? This bush? Oh, okay, we actually cut these ones up. We don't have like an E to grab. I'm down. Craft a felling axe. Hello there. It's a giant deer, huh? Just a massive deer. Hi. I'm gonna break this apart before we make a felling axe. Thank you. And then we go, ooh, so this is the inventory menu. We have arrows, felling axe. Okay, what do we need for felling axe? We need small stones. Come here. Okay. Doesn't seem like we're going to be able to catch up to a deer on foot, obviously. There's a bunch of stones around here. It looks like that might be a stone I can grab. Inventory, felling axe. There we go. Destroy trees to get logs. Left hand. There we go. We'll just chop down this tree here. Not too many third-person survival games around. I know State of Decay is one of them. I'm getting some mild State of Decay vibes from this so far. It seems like we got some logs and build a foundation. I want to figure out where I want to be before I build a foundation, though. And it looks like, oh, we actually got some Zeds just around here. I'm not sure what the top right means, where we have like a death icon and the meter is slowly filling up. That's mildly scary. Why does that zombie run like a person? Are they like people? Oh no, I don't like this. Oh, please leave me alone. I don't want anything to do with you yet. I don't think I'm ready. There's like a whole house right here. This game is actually really pretty. A cool little house here surrounded by a fence. This seems like somewhere where I'd want to put a foundation down, but I'm assuming there's zombies inside the house. Or infected, or whatever they call it in this game. Probably just place the foundation wherever for now. Just to continue the tutorial. Very simple building system here. Floor, foundation, and looks like we need vines and more logs. I do not want to make too much noise by these zombies though, so let's head just to the other side of the road here. Not sure if noise has a factor in the zombies' attraction towards you, but I'd prefer not to find out. All right, we have enough logs now, and then there's one other thing we needed. What was it called? It was called vine. Vines that could be obtained from natural materials. Do we get vines off of these things, maybe? Give me vines or give me death. Leaves, tree branches, herbs. Doesn't look like that gave us vines. There we go. So these smaller trees are what's going to give us vines here. And then we could just go in here. We can go to floor, foundation, build. And it looks like, ooh, okay. So we have Q and E to lower and raise. We have left click to build, right click to cancel. Alt to snap onto existing foundations, I'm assuming. And we can middle mouse scroll wheel to tell it what's up. Spin it in circles. And it doesn't look like we can actually fully upgrade it with cement, nails, and bricks. So there's full upgrading systems in this game. I'm assuming as the zombies attack at night and stuff, you're gonna want something like that. And build a staircase. So it's just giving us a bit of a basic tutorial. It seems like I do not want to live where I currently am. I would like to be near a water source, maybe. All right, build our staircase. So Alt to snap. We can lower and raise it with our nice little Q and E. Okay, so it has a lot of freedom in building. You can pretty much place things wherever you want inside of each other, so you can really probably figure out some ways to really cheese some zombies and try to get them to obviously like move in a certain way. Similar to how building works in 7 Days to Die, where you can kind of build some cheese traps for a lot of different zombies, if you do prefer to. Create equipment production table. See, now it feels like this is where, like, I should have chose where I wanted to build because I'm going to build this equipment production table. So let me just explore a little bit onwards to see if we can find a nice flat location to build and actually get, like, a base going. Not to just complete the tutorial for the sake of completing the tutorial, you know. I want to make sure that I do live where I want to live. So many zombies over here, man. Can I just like climb up this? Yeah, hell yeah. It's kind of a dirt path down to an intersection here. So it'd be kind of hard to misplace where my at least first base will be. I think this is a beautiful spot right here. I think this is maybe a little bit deeper in. It looks a little bit more flat. Beautiful first spot to build right here. We got a nice giant cliff on one side to protect one side, and we have a ton of various different materials and trees and rocks to hit later on. So this is where we're gonna build. Let's get our basic foundations down. Probably like a 2x2 just to start. And I'm assuming we're gonna want like walls and a roof before nighttime at least. Unless, obviously, they give you kind of a breather from getting attacked. And I'm also curious if there's like a weight system or is it an inventory room system. Doesn't really seem like we have too much of a weight system. It seems like just a slot system, which I am down for. I hate weight systems in crafting survival games. Hate them so much. I despise the inventory weight system in 7 Days to Die. And yeah, all right. So now let's place some foundations. Let's do a little bit of base building. We can build about 4 of these already, so that's nice. Let's give that a quick rotate and just make sure that we're as low to the ground as possible just to start, because we don't want to have staircases up to everything. And we can obviously build in layers later. So let's do like here. Seems like a good height. And then of course we press Alt to snap, and then Alt to snap. Alt to snap. There we go. Beautiful. We got a 2x2 foundation. Let's get rid of this stupid bush and get out of here. And then, of course, we don't really need stairs. We can just kind of jump onto this thing. So let's see what we need for a production table. Would that be under utility? No. A material production table. Is that what it's asking for? Equipment production table. I guess there's multiple different production tables. We need small stones and logs. A lot of small stones. So let's gather some small stones in the area. Oh, there's actually a whole bunch. I think I chose a really good location to start. Equipment production table is ready to craft. I wonder if maybe when we place a bed down, we'll have some type of notification of where our base is. Because I'm going to get lost very easily not knowing the map. Probably go ahead and slap this bad boy down, probably in this corner. I kind of like it kitty cornered. It looks nice. We'll do it right there. You know, give the room some dimension, and then in the crafting menu we can make a bow. Ooh, you guys know I love bows. Here we go. Gear. Oh, so that goes right hand, left hand. Can we hotbar all these things? We can. Awesome. And then, of course, we're going to need arrows. Ballista bolts. Do we craft the arrows in here? We have spears, ballista bolts, upgraded ballista bolts. Jesus. There's a lot of different things. A one-handed axe. Simple one-handed axe made of wood. So a bunch of different weapons for zombie slaying. But now I'm trying to think of arrows. Here we are. Instant craft, which is super duper nice. And it wants us to make a sleeping bag next. Let's see how this kind of feels. I hit the tree. Can we grab our arrows? We can. Heck yes. Everything that I'm like looking for is not stuff I like. Usually when I play like these new early access survival games, I'm always just like, this game should have that. It should have this. So far, everything that I've seen I like. So I'm getting excited. I really am. There's some survival games where I play about 15, 20 minutes and I'm like, why are people playing this? And this doesn't feel like one of them yet. All right, so it wants us to craft what, a sleeping bag? Okay. How do we make interior? Would it be interior technically? Would it be under building? It is. Okay. And then it wants us pieces of cloth. How are we finding those before? Oh, we actually need to go break down some stuff on the street, which means I might take out a zombie. Maybe. All right. It's zombie killing time. Let's see. Let's see how this feels. Headshot maybe. Oh, I missed. Hit. Oh God. Oh God. Oh God. Die. Oh Jesus. That zombie really took some hits, man. I feel like I hit in the head like 3 times. There we go. Good God. That's quite not easy. I'm literally Legolas, though, with how quickly I can get these arrows going. I think one of my arrows missed and hit this zombie, so... God, oh God, oh God, oh God. Good thing I made so many arrows. Because Jesus. Oh my gosh. Alright. That felt pretty smooth, not gonna lie. Gonna grab all of my arrows out of these zombies' dome skis. We got some research materials. It seems like, do the zombies just drop research materials? Their heads also pop, which is extremely satisfying. And it seems as if they have a bit of ragdoll to them, so probably some funny animations that could go down in this game. Let's go ahead. Can we shoot that bird? Oh. I can shoot the bird. And I can skin it. That's super dope. Oh, there's a graveyard right here. Epic. Everybody knows you stay away from graveyards during zombie apocalypses. I've lived through many. Never went near any graveyards, even though we currently live in a graveyard in our 7 Days to Die series. Come to think of it. All right, so we got some more pieces of cloth. There's zombies literally everywhere, huh? I'm down for that. I really am. More zombies, the merrier. And let's see. We needed to go to, what, equipment, craft? Or was it utility, sleeping bag? And what did we need again? We need a piece of rubber that can be obtained by breaking down synthetic materials. Synthetic materials. Synthetic materials. Do we get rubber off of breaking down cars? Because technically you break down the... Do we break down the tires? Or is this just for scrap? Let's see. Piece of cloth, piece of rubber. Yep. So from breaking down the cars, you get that as well. Okay. So let's head back up to my base. There's a zombie currently camping up there. Whoops. God. Oh my Jesus. Holy crap. He seems like a bigger zombie. Was he bigger? He looked bigger. He definitely took some more shots. Yeah, he's definitely a larger zombie. We gotta be careful of those ones. Maybe I was just potatoing more and not headshotting as much. I don't know. Looks like that meter on the top right, when it fills up, might lead to a zombie horde. Maybe it's not every night. Maybe it's every few nights. But I know hordes are supposed to attack your base, which I'm all for. Anything with zombie hordes. That's the one thing that any zombie game can take from 7 Days to Die and like H1Z1 and games like that. Zombie hordes, the more the merrier. Like 100 million%. All right, let's get the sleeping bag down. This one I want to probably have like this. I want to make sure there's room for walls still. There we go. And we have a sleeping bag. Ooh, small animal trap. So for food, we can trap animals. I'm trying to think of B. And then it says to go to traps. And then animal. And then a small animal trap. Is that what it wants, right? Craft a small animal trap. Yep. So for a small animal trap, we need seeds obtained from tree and brush. And we need a boulder. Stone produced when a boulder is crushed. Okay, well, for the boulder, I'm assuming we're going to need a pickaxe. So let's grab the pickaxe, put that on 4, and let's hit a boulder and see if we get a boulder off of breaking a boulder. Oh, it's actually chunking down. Is this game made with Unity? Because I know Unity has a lot of cool systems in place. Could be Unreal. Could be Unreal. I know a lot of... Oh, if we just keep hitting these small rocks... Did it give us gunpowder or something there? That's cool. All right, and then we do have a boulder now. So now that we have a boulder, all we need is tree branches and seeds. So let's chop some more trees down. Really having a tough time finding seeds. They seem rather uncommon. They seed rather uncommon. Woo! Here all week. Here all week. All right, there we go. We just got our last seed. Just gonna finish breaking up this little thing here. And this looks like a game path. So I guess I'm just gonna put it on here. I don't think it really matters that much where we put it. I think it's gonna be probably pretty random. So let's build it there on the game path. And a little rabbit will come by like, oh my god, there's some stuff down there. And then they're gonna hit that thing and they're gonna die with that exact noise. Still say every single development team should hire me for sound effects because I'm just so excellent at them. And now this bad boy wants a research table. So more utility equipment. Here we go. And it wants rope, which we are very close to. Wooden planks. Wooden plank can be made by trimming down a tree. It can be made in the material production table. And lumber, also in the material production table. And made on the crafting table. Okay. So let's go here. We'll do a... Oh, disassemble. Material acquisition. Oh, so we can actually disassemble things to get stuff. That's awesome. And what I really need is the logs and stuff. It says in the material production table. Is this a material production table? I don't think this is a material production table. It's an equipment production table. I need a material production table, which means I need iron and boulders and logs. All right, let's hit some more stuff. All right, so I definitely got enough boulders and stuff, but we need iron, which means we got to make our way back down to the road in order to get enough of that. Because we need to break apart some stuff down here. There's a house here too. I'm really curious what's going on with the houses. Let's check the house out. Let's see, maybe there's just like, maybe there's full-blown guns or like full crafted items in there. Maybe like workbenches that are already crafted for us. How many arrows do we have too? I know I'm gonna waste iron on these, but I'd rather not die. Some would say. Let's hit her a couple of times. There we go, dead. Nice. Grab this. I think it's all research points off the zombies. Research stuff. Oh, I grabbed the mushroom. Research material. I'm assuming in the research bench we can learn a whole bunch of new stuff using that. Really like the aesthetic of these houses. Definitely looks older. But I don't really have a melee weapon, man. Oh my lord. There is 5 or 6, maybe even like a dozen zombies in that house. I think I'm going to need a melee weapon to be able to clear a large number of zombies like that. Let's not give that quite the go yet. Let's get to the road and break down some more cars. As much as I'm assuming I can like respawn and things like that, I prefer not to just like die over and over, you know? Kind of like the fact that certain materials are only found through breaking things down. I don't know if there's a respawn timer on these things, But at the same time, it's gonna kind of force you to move beyond where you live. You can't just kind of stay where you live and get everything you need. You really need to explore a lot more to get more materials to craft the cooler things that are in the game, I'm assuming. So that's really just an awesome mechanic in itself. I'd like to see a little bit more animation based on the item that you're breaking down, but that's just me being picky. So I can't really complain. That's really, really just an awesome mechanic. So let's jump on here. It feels more survival-y than it does like going to house loot to find what you need, kind of like 7 Days to Die does. Obviously, you can find stuff outside, but it's not the same, if that makes sense. So let's see. Go here. Utility research table, which, like I said, we need to actually have the material production table, which we need logs, which we just need to hit trees for. There we go. And then we go here, and we're probably just going to kitty corner this one as well, because it looks cool. Whoa, this thing is massive. Can we put it on the ground? Does it have to be on foundation? No, it doesn't. So let me actually do that. I'm going to put it off the back of the house. Because, you know, it's like a material production table. I guess it kind of just is meant to be outside. Like, nobody really does woodworking and stuff inside their house. I mean, obviously some people do, but it just makes more sense. And it looks like that large system there was for when it's upgraded. So they want to make sure that you have enough room for while it upgrades, it still has enough space. So that's really cool. We got lumber and wooden planks, like I mentioned before, but obviously we need to chop more trees. Welcome to survival games where you chop stuff down, you pick things up, and you build stuff. The chunks coming off the tree as I hit it. That's so cool. I like the way they crumble, although not realistic. Really awesome. Just kind of just did the little things. And then for this research table, we needed rope, which is easy. 2 wooden planks and 2 lumber. So 1, 2, and 1, 2. And then we needed rope. Did we craft rope? Is that what's happening here? Or did we find rope? Oh, we can craft rope. Oh, it's dismantle rope. I keep forgetting. Do we just craft rope in our inventory? No? Do we find rope? How have we found rope this whole time? So rope. Rope made from cloth. It can be made in a crafting table. On the crafting table. This is just an equipment bench, though. This is not a crafting table. Is a crafting table something else different entirely? Crafting table. It is. So we also have to make a crafting table. Really just a lot of tables. Starting to remind me a bit of Darkness Falls, let's be honest here. There we go. Need to make sure we have enough space next to the cutting bench there. Did I put this backwards? I don't think so. I think that's the way it's supposed to look. And then in here, we can make rope. But we need cloth, which can be also made in the crafting table out of pieces of cloth, and then rope. And then I'm pretty sure I just used my lumber on this, so we're not going to have enough for the research table now. 1 lumber, 1 plank. There we go. Jeez, there's a lot of stuff, man. This is awesome. Utility, research table, build. And this is going to be something I'd rather put inside my house. We're definitely going to have to make our house a bit bigger. I'll probably expand this way. Holy crap. Okay, wow. That's a lot of things. A flamethrower, a kukri, 2-handed sword. We can literally already research like a lot of the stuff. Kunai, throwing knives. Jesus. Wow. There's a lot of different stuff up in here. Heck yes. Progression, my favorite. And you can see these are trees, so you'd have to learn this to get this, you'd have to learn this to get this, and so on and so forth. Doctor of Engineering, Master Blacksmith, where you can make a lightsaber. Okay. Hell yeah, and you just get those research points by exploring and breaking stuff down and killing zombies. So that's really awesome. And then it wants us to create a melee weapon called the Pendulum. But we're going to get into that in the next episode. Hopefully you guys did enjoy this one. If you did, subscribe if you're new here and turn on your notification icon to be notified whenever the next Night of the Dead video goes live. I like to give you guys like a little bit of a shorter, just, you know, something to get your mind pumping into it a little bit. so that way you kind of know if you do want to see more. To see more, and if you want to see more, I'm going to say see more 48 more times. Just go ahead and like the video. That always lets me know that you guys are going to enjoy a series from this game. We'll see you in the next one. Peace out.